Welcome, beautiful soul, to Thursday Tarot. Today we are in nature, which I love. Nature really revitalizes you. It revitalizes the soul, it kind of connects you back with spirit. What's also great is if you walk barefoot in nature, you're releasing negative ions to the earth. And if with the right intention, you just ask the earth to take all your anxieties, all your traumas and dramas and problems, and just to reabsorb them and fill them with love, and then to fill you with light. And just imagine like roots extending from your feet up through the earth, giving you lots and lots of love, lots and lots of life, transmuting all of the negative. So we will get started doing our pick a card tarot in a busy lake.
Start over.
So here we are with our card piles. It's time to get centered, feel at peace with where you are. We are going to learn what you need to hear right now. We're going to visit your strengths, weaknesses. We are going to visit what your higher self wants to tell you, and just where you are right now, and kind of what your story is and where you need to be, or what's going on with you. So we have card pile number 1, 2, 3, 4, with little rocks from this beautiful space that we are at right now. All right, so for those of you who picked card pile number 1, where you're at right now is kind of a moment of feeling very down, very sad, like forlorn. So whatever you're going through right now, it could have been a betrayal, it could have been a betrayal from your own self, from what you thought that you would be or do or become, a betrayal of something that you feel like you've done internally, or it could be someone else has betrayed you, has betrayed your trust, has betrayed your love, and you can feel really just low right now. But just know that no matter what, you are always a perfect being. You are always completely whole. You don't need something outside of you to complete you, okay? So you are this perfect mandala of sorts, this perfect creation, and you are made in the divine image. So just remember that whatever it was that happened has happened, whether it was on your own doing or someone else had done something to you. Just relax into the moment and feel what it is that you need to feel, but just know that, you know, what's done is done. It's what's done is done, and it's not something to hold on to so closely that it just brings you down. So your strength is beautiful. You, the 3 of Pentacles, you're very good at teamwork. You're a team player. It's very abundant, okay? You're someone that can equally lead and follow without having any ego kind of attached to it. So this is very beautiful strength to have. Right now, your weakness, I think, corresponds with where you are at right now, feeling really low, depressed. I mean, like whatever betrayal it is that you have experienced, like I said, whether it was from yourself or from someone else, right now you just have this lack of self-trust, this lack of will, this lack of stability from your inner creative spark, your inner fire. And it's time to bring that back out. But how do you bring that out, you ask? Well, this is a message from your higher self, and your higher self is looking at you and saying, look at how beautiful you are. Look at how abundant you are. Look at everything that you have. And right now it's an opportunity for you to look at absolutely everything you have. And if you feel like you have absolutely nothing, I want you to count your blessings. And the first one is your breath inside your body. That is the biggest blessing you have right now. And once you express gratitude for just the breath in your body, it extends farther than that. The next form of gratitude that you can have, not only just the breath in your lungs, but your heart is beating for you every single day. You wake up, your heart is beating for you. You sleep, your heart is beating for you. So those are things that can make you feel abundant. And when you feel abundant, everything starts to flow into your favor. It's the law. It is written. It is the law of attraction. If you can't find anything else to feel abundant about or grateful for, start with your breath in your lungs. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Card pile number 1. Your higher self is here with you, reminding you of how beautiful you are. You'll get over anything that has caused you stress or sorrow, or anything that has caused you to feel like you've been betrayed or hurt. Turn this card around by just knowing inside that you're worth it. All right, so please like and subscribe if you like this video. Please let me know. Many blessings to you. You're a beautiful soul. Don't forget that. Namaste. For those of you who picked card pile number 2, where you're at right now is the Page of Cups. This is a childlike exuberance for life, but at the same time, it can be that it's you're leaving reality behind, okay? So it's so much an imaginative state right now that you have to kind of face the facts, face what's in front of you right now, what reality is. There's a fine balance between understanding, using your imagination, understanding the higher purpose of life, and connecting with, interdimensional beings, light workers, all of that, meditating, spending time outside. But at the same time, we're also participants right now in this society, and that's where you're going to make your mark, and you cannot forget that. So I see that Queen of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. Your strengths and weaknesses are very compatible as far as understanding what it is that you're reaping, what it is that you're sowing, what it is that you're making, and financial stability and understanding all of that. There's a caution here so that you're not overindulging. And right now, your higher self is saying, beware, because this overindulging that you could possibly be having is disconnecting you from your higher purpose, from your higher self, and hearing what you need to hear from the divine. I'm cutting this reading short because I'm running out of battery and I'm out in the river. So I will write in the comments a little bit more for you here as well. Okay, go with peace, love, and abundance. Namaste. For those of you who picked card pile number 3, your strength is the King of Swords in reverse, which means, to me, it just feels like you understand intellectually what it is that you need to understand. So you're able to rationalize everything. But at the same time, be careful, because it being in the reverse position means that sometimes you got to follow your heart and listen to your heart. With the Wheel of Fortune being in your weakness position, I'm just wondering if you don't understand the cyclical nature of life, that things must come down once they're up, things must come up once they're down, and understand that it's a benefit to have a low period in your life, because that's what will help you turn around. And at a high period of your life, if you don't remain grateful, it can turn into a low period. So life is all about cycles. I mean, even in winter, nature has to rest and sleep and recuperate before coming back full bloom in the summer or the spring. So just understanding those two aspects of you. Right now, you're in a beautiful state. Ace of Cups. It's all about new beginnings. It's all about love, letting the moon hear your songs, sharing your earthly wisdom with the divine, just really being a conduit for your higher self, for the angels, for the light, to come back to the earth and really make a difference on this planet, make a difference for people who really need to hear your voice, and to just feel the kindness radiating out of you. And that's where you are, and it's beautiful. So your higher self's message to you today is the Six of Swords, remembering and reminding you actually to lay your swords to rest, and to know that the story you have to tell is still coming, and to sing your song regardless. So I think because this is your strength with being so intellectually sound and of mind, I just feel like the precaution here is allowing yourself to feel. And right now I think you're getting there with the Ace of Cups. So it's just reminding you that you're on the right path. Really, really follow your heart, follow your feelings, because your intuition is what's going to guide you, not always your mind. Okay? Go with peace, love, and abundance. Many blessings to you. Namaste. Okay, so for those of you who picked card pile number 3, I had this as strength and this as weakness, but then as I turned the cards over, I felt immediately that this was switched. So your strength, we're going to start with the Two of Cups. You're able to understand the unification of opposites. You're able to understand what it means to be a team player, to make things work. And that's what's beautiful, especially with cups. Like, I think you're emotionally able to feel what's right and what's wrong, what works and what doesn't. It's just a very beautiful strength to have. As far as judgment being in your weakness position, I don't think it's necessarily indicative that you are a judgmental individual. What I feel here is that you need to learn how to use your discernment more wisely, because I think here you're able to just be like, yeah, no problem, let's do it, because you're so you're so in tune with combining opposites that I think it might be affecting your ability to fully discern when something might not be worth giving your attention to. So just be mindful and aware of that. I think that's a snake, I'm not sure. Anyway, so let's go with your current position. We're at the Page of Wands. This is the prince and princess of this beautiful fire energy, of this creative energy. You are super creative. There's so much here for you. I'm feeling there's an itch inside you to do something. I don't know if it's to write or if it's to explore. But right now, this card is just telling you go for it. Absolutely go for it. Follow that niggle that's inside you. This is just, you have this bright light. It's like almost like the staff of Hermes too. So much intelligence here, so much excitement. So much, like you're even casting a shadow, like your shadow is even delightful. So I really think that kind of corresponds with this card too, of combining opposites. So you and your shadow self are strong together. It's not weakening you in any way, but just, again, make sure that you're discerning correctly so that you're not, gonna hurt yourself in the end. But right now is a great time for you to really go after what it is you need to go after. Your higher self is giving you the Death card in reverse. So right now, nothing really needs to change in your life. I think what's going on is you just need to take action with whatever it is that you're feeling, the drive to do. Go for it. And that's what Spirit's trying to tell you right now. Trust your intuition and your inner light, and be wise, right? Save your breath for the wise. All right, much, much, much love to you. Go with peace, love, and abundance. Namaste.